Welcome to Season 3 of the nationally recognized award-winning Yours in Education show, where we spotlight the incredible people, programs, and partnerships shaping the future of students and families across Placer County. Graduation season is here. We're going to show you why this year is breaking records in Placer County and the emotional tradition bringing former students back to where it all began. Plus, mental health matters now more than ever. With rising challenges among students, see how local schools are stepping up with powerful programs that make a real difference.
What makes her special is she's very easygoing and she really understands how we want to learn. She really makes learning fun.
Meet an incredible teacher who's going above and beyond to personalize learning and build lasting connections with her students. Each of these stories highlights the power of connection, collaboration, and care in education. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss a moment. Welcome to a brand new season of Yours in Education, brought to you by the Placer County Office of Education. I'm your host, Kellie DeMarco, and with me, as always, is the Placer County Superintendent of Schools, Gayle Garbolino-Mojica. Thanks for being here, Gayle.
Thank you.
A little bit about Gayle. For nearly 2 decades, she has been a visionary leader and advocate for students and families. Gayle's unwavering commitment to excellence for public education has really made a lasting impact, not just in Placer County, but throughout California. And under her leadership, students continue to thrive, and Placer County sets the standard for educational excellence. And speaking of, Gayle, it's hard to believe, but graduation season is already here. This time is always so emotional, so meaningful, not just for students and families, but for educators who support them every step of the way. So Placer County has long been known for its commitment to academic excellence. The numbers, Gayle, really speak for themselves. As of 2025, the county boasts an impressive graduation rate of 92%. That is well above the California state average of 87%. And this year, Gayle, you're anticipating more than 6,000 high school graduates, which is incredible. So what do you think this milestone says about our schools, our students, and the community as a whole?
Well, Kelly, as you mentioned, Placer County has benefited from a high graduation rate, a 4-year graduation rate. And I think that what that says is our high schools are able to connect with their students and families at a level that maybe not a lot of high schools are able to do, whether it's through academics or enrichment or support services or athletics or band. Students and families can find meaningful engagement that I think keeps children enrolled and thriving in our schools. So I'm always proud of our graduation rate here in Placer County.
You should be. And speaking of these special moments here and milestones, there's really a heartwarming tradition that shows how connected your schools and communities are. So we want to share a little glimpse of the Senior Walk. This is an event hosted by the Dry Creek Joint Elementary School. And these graduates, many from Wood Creek, Antelope, Rockland, West Park, and Oakmont High Schools, are invited to walk through the halls of their former elementary schools. And you can see they are greeted by cheers and high fives from the younger students. Gayle, why do you think moments like this leave such a lasting impression on both the graduates and the little ones that are looking up to them?
I love that Dry Creek School District does this for all of the graduating seniors that had attended the Dry Creek schools. I think it's such an impactful day where returning seniors can go to their elementary schools. They can say hi to their former teachers. Their former teachers can take some pride in the fact that the student is graduating. And I think it's a great role model for our elementary school students to see somebody who is from the same school that they're attending, all dressed up in their cap and gown and parading through the school. I just love that Dry Creek does this, and I think it's a tradition that really does inspire younger generations.
I love that. And so fun for the older kids, older students to come back. I'm sure teachers, you know, as a former teacher, how proud you are to see them finally graduating and moving on.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, another big important topic that I wanted to talk about this month is Clover Valley. And if you haven't heard of this, this is a 622-acre stretch of land in Rockland. And for years, this was at risk of being developed. But thanks to local leaders and nonprofits and educators, that land has now been permanently protected. And we want to show you some video from March. The Placer County Board of Education made a major investment, more than $2 million, to help close the gap and secure a conservation easement that protects the heart of Clover Valley. Gayle, this isn't just about land conservation, but I hear you're developing a low-impact outdoor education program that could serve, 76,000 students? That's incredible.
Yes, I'm really excited about this opportunity where we can come together and help preserve land for conservation and then use it as an outdoor educational opportunity that really highlights the cultural and historical significance of the land, where we can provide that educational opportunity to our youth. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I was just going to say, this isn't something that comes up every day or even every year, so something that probably schools haven't seen before.
No, and this was just something that we got involved a few months ago, and it was the right time and the right place and the right mission, so we decided to engage.
Wonderful. And Gayle, May is also Mental Health Awareness Month. It is a powerful reminder that student wellness goes far beyond academics. We know that when students feel supported mentally and emotionally, they're more likely to thrive in school and in life. And one of the most inspiring examples of early intervention is happening thanks to the work of the PCOE Early Childhood Education Wellness Team. This innovative program is helping the county's youngest learners get the mental and emotional support they need right where they learn and grow.
Happy! What's something that would make you feel happy?
Laying the groundwork for our littlest learners from day one.
Thinking and curious, that's right.
The building blocks for lifelong mental health.
At the root of all wellness models is the belief that mental health is for all, and that is true for our earliest learners as well. Offering them access to our wellness program really embodies that belief.
Specialists from the PCOE Early Childhood Education Wellness Team guide preschool-age children through the daily challenges and ups and downs.
I love what I do. Just being a behavior specialist and working with the children.
Cat feels cranky.
Mental health for 0 to 5 looks like navigating the feelings of welcoming a new sibling into the home. It looks like managing the big, insurmountable feelings of grief when their dog passes away. Giving them the coping skills to be successful, to navigate those feelings and big challenges later on in life. It's priceless.
This expert team covers lots of ground, about 8,000 miles every year, serving 100 sites from Roseville all the way to Truckee.
Great idea. If you don't want help from a friend, you can ask an adult.
With group lessons that develop social-emotional skills, with one-on-one individualized care, and providing invaluable support for families, daycare providers, and teachers.
It is all about the early intervention, and if we could start them young and provide these services to families and children, I think it can all benefit. And having the wellness team to step in when there's a child that needs help with behavioral issues, it is a huge difference.
We look at data, we look at the needs across the county and really identify how we can best support children and families. And by providing these services for our youngest learners, they're able to navigate transitions in their life, able to navigate friendships, able to navigate emotions.
Sometimes curious means when you have an idea.
All of those things that happen, not just when you're a 3-year-old, but all the way up through high school.
The collaboration between prevention support services and early child education has been instrumental in the fruition of the program as well as the success.
It's because of your enthusiasm.
The program is always evolving. Grant funding fuels innovative strategies like parent-child interaction therapy, a cutting-edge approach to simultaneously support the whole family.
3 hours.
This program has just opened up doors for us. I didn't even learn some of these skills until I was like 30, so it's a great lifelong skills that she's learning.
Lifting up our youngest learners with a window into wellness. A foundation laid early that will last a lifetime.
Kids are sponges, they absorb everything, and so when they get to absorb these skills, I hear it practiced, and that's when it just comes full circle.
I just think we're a model program for others, and families feel supported, and the children feel supported. It's been great to be a part of.
And while early intervention is key, supporting students' mental health continues throughout their educational journey. In the Western Placer Unified School District, one program is taking that support to the next level by combining positive behavioral strategies with on-campus mental health services. Here's how the I-PBIS program is creating safe, supportive environments where students can thrive.
Being resilient means overcoming challenges and being able to bounce back after going through difficult times.
In Western Placer, we are committed to one thing, and it's youth development.
We all go through hard times and challenges, but it's important to remember to never give up.
We're always looking for the positive.
We can't choose or control everything in our lives.
We're always looking for things that we can celebrate our kids for.
We can control how we react to them and how we face the challenges.
We're looking for the ways to positively engage students.
Were you respecting self and others?
Yeah.
And to positively reinforce the behaviors that we want to see.
Have a great day.
These are the nicest kids, and I think that comes down to PBIS.
This source student ticket goes to Catalina.
PBIS is positive behavioral intervention support, basically looking at the behavior and how do we emphasize the positives that kids are doing rather than the negatives.
You guys brought your A game today, didn't you?
Yeah! I'm excited to go to school, and like all the encouraging things that goes around here makes me feel safe at the school. I also feel like I have like a voice.
So we need to do the bottom.
Yeah, I can talk to my teachers. They're always checking in on us, making sure we're all right.
I know.
We're now doing integrated PBIS, so we're integrating social emotional side of things along with the behavior to kind of get to the why of the behavior and a little more preventative rather than reactive when it comes to behavior.
We're starting to integrate some of our mental health support services into our PBIS structures to look at the ways that we can ensure that kids are getting both that positive behavior support, but also when they're struggling, how do we ensure that they get back to a space of positivity?
It's really about making sure that we're finding the underlying issues that are causing the behavior and supporting them in figuring out how to better regulate those emotions that might be causing the behavior.
Hey guys, make sure you sign in, okay? The Wellness Center is a safe place for students to take a break. I can say, do you want to take a 10-minute break at the Wellness Center? And 9 out of 10 times the kids want to. So they go over there, they take their break, and then they come back and they're able and ready to learn.
You are enough.
It's just such a positive place to be. If you're feeling overwhelmed or if you just want to break from class, it's honestly so incredibly helpful.
Do you like your stand?
They talk to you and they try to relate to you. Like they want to genuinely help you.
We're seeing the outcomes for kids, and so when something's working, then you absolutely are willing to jump on board with the next layer of improvement in that area.
Everything we do in the school site is shaping what kind of human beings we're going to have in the future. We want to make sure that they're getting a lot of positive attention as well as the mental health supports they need.
I want students to have a voice and a choice in their learning, and I want them to feel like when they leave high school that they can truly say that Western Placer prepared them for life.
Gayle, we just saw two really powerful examples of how awareness and early intervention can make a real difference. Why do you think this work is so important?
Kelly, this work is so important because many children come to our schools with a variety of issues. We call them sometimes adverse childhood experiences that need additional support to maybe get through the day or get through the week. And we're lucky here in Placer County that we do have a variety of supports that we can offer students and families as necessary so that we can make the educational learning experience as smooth as possible.
And so with that said, it's only fitting we shine a light on the people who make so much of that possible, our amazing teachers. Let's head to Pathways Charter iLearn Academy, where one educator is going above and beyond to create a meaningful and personalized learning experience for her fourth graders.
All right, fourth graders. Today we are learning about all the different tribes. How many tribes do we have today? 5.
What makes her special is she's very easygoing and she really understands like how we want to learn. She really makes learning fun.
So are you going to be drawing some of the food that they ate? Okay, what did they eat?
Whenever kids need help in this classroom, she's always there. I'm usually one of those kids that needs some help sometimes. She's very kind.
I like that. It's a fish.
Children just want to have fun. They want to come to school and play and discover, and that's my role, is to try to make that happen. We do a lot of hands-on projects. I feel that makes them absorb the information and have fun with it.
High five, good job, good job.
Miss Perillo was really awesome. I've got 2 students that she had in her class, twins, boy, girl, both very different, and she really seemed to care about each student's individual learning style. She incorporated a lot of different creative elements. My kids really thrived in her class.
Good job, you guys.
Fourth graders come in with a really strong foundation in reading and writing and math, so you can kind of take the curriculum to a whole new level.
Keep up the good work, keep working hard.
They're really independent, so you can give them a lot of responsibility. iLearn is a really unique program. The students come to school 3 days a week, and they do independent study 2 of the days, so we have to work really closely with their families. It's really important to just make the curriculum meaningful. What can we do to make it come alive?
She makes projects fun in very creative ways that I like. We were learning about the rock cycle and a lot of us weren't focused. And then she showed us an activity with Starburst.
They got to cut it in pieces and melt it in the microwave.
We got to meld them together to make rocks, and it showed like the rock cycle.
And it just demonstrated all of the different stages. I just really hope that when they leave my class, they just have that warm feeling that I was seen, I was heard, and I had a lot of fun.
Gayle, you can see how Natalie Perillo's students just light up with her as a teacher.
She is such a remarkable teacher, and she does such a great job of not only connecting with students, but connecting with the entire family as well. So she's really able to partnership with the family and serve students, and which is why she's so beloved by her students.
Congratulations to Natalie. We have more incredible stories coming your way in our next episode of Yours in Education. You'll see how Placer County students are preparing for the workforce earlier than ever, some even starting in elementary school. Plus, we'll take you inside a life-saving emergency response program that gives high schoolers college credit and hands-on career training. And you'll meet the 3rd grade dream team behind Cub News, a student-run broadcast that is building confidence, creativity, and connection at a local elementary school. You won't want to miss it. New episodes launch every other month, so be sure to hit subscribe to stay updated and never miss a story. We'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below and let us know what programs or topics you'd like us to feature next. Don't forget to check out all of our past episodes about education in Placer County.
Thanks for watching, and thank you for making Placer County Golden Education.